Hello everyone, here's Michi Hoyer from Avid Chronic Racing, and today we are preparing for the casual race here on Simracing Malta. So for the final time we're gonna hop in that Formula Renault 3.5 to do some practice, as I currently got issues to start the Steam app, so probably that has crashed earlier than I saw it. So let's see, we can quickly shut the services down, restarting it again. There you go. So the sim that is used is Assetto Corsa, and we're gonna have another drive here on the Formula Renault 3.5. So yesterday I got some little advice from mates all over the world, telling me how to drive this Formula Renault, and yeah, I really want to make use of that hint, of that tips for now, and increase my performance out there. So let me have a quick look whether I can bring up that links. That was the wrong page. Just a second, as I do think I'm getting ill currently, so I hope you bear with me a little bit if I start sneezing all over the place. That's definitely not intended. So let's see, get the right picture on to see what's the current standing for me here. I think there you go. So we're still in that 8th place here. Done only 13 laps, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see and compare. There is a lot of data to be found on that page, but anyway, as we can see, P8 guys in the top doing 41s or low 42s, so definitely want to get here around a second quicker, and I'm gonna be satisfied racing with those guys. So that's what we're gonna focus on right now. Going to the main menu, drive, go online, and search for that Simracing Malta server, which is here. So there's someone in the server still. Well, that's no worries from my side, as now for some reason those pictures get it all wrong as soon as I click join. So now you can see the picture from Assetto Corsa again. As I think I forgot to set the real diameter on the wheel, and that's something really annoying about this G29. As we hear other cars to go by, you have to reset the steering lock every single time you load in the game. So based on the feedback, I got a different set, which I'm quickly gonna check. Not sure which first gear to use, but I'm just going through the setting, having a look again whether all the things are set in there are okay. Yeah, that looks good to me. So we're gonna put in some more fuel, just get ready racing again, and then we will see what we can do around here finally in that car. So as a reminder, we've set 143.340, and in order to get up where we want to be, we need to find at least a good second. setup helps us on here. Feels at least very stable. So Brandon is hammering the track, so the guy that's currently into P5, he's sitting on a 142.3 if I'm not mistaken. So he's right our target here. And now we just see what's going on here. If you guys got any questions towards that event tonight, which is starting 7 PM Central European time, and I'm gonna be streaming the whole event on my side, so you guys will get some fun seeing racing going on. Well, let's see what this car is able to do now. Probably have to get a little bit more used to the car again after racing it yesterday and then doing some Porsche races on iRacing, which I think I'm going to do today again. Oh, this curve is really bad. Desk light moving around. So with this package of fuel running, I'm obviously missing some speed. Nevertheless, I'm gonna take it another lap and go around final corner to wrap up the speed again. So definitely unlike yesterday, car feels a lot more stable while braking, which is good. Let's see where we can improve. So if you go too much over the inside there at turn 4, you're not gonna gain any time whatsoever. Same here if you're missing the apex. And I'm missing apexes quite a bit here. So that's not very much to my liking. Hey Alessandro, thank you for joining me in here on the stream, as I saw your name on the list as well, on the hot lap list there. Yeah, that's why I was saying I saw your name on the list. I do think we're gonna race each other tonight. Because I'm still trying to fiddle out performances on this car, on this mod. Yeah, good luck to you as well, because I'm still playing around with a bunch of settings. That was a bit better exit. Let's see if we can finally nail it into turn 4. Too much on the inside again. And the car is a little bit too unsettled with traction control off. Yeah, Alessandro, I do not like the layout or the track too much here as well, since I do think the blind spot between turn 5 and 6, where you go in over a hill, making the next apex to be literally not seen at all, is just not right. And there are some few other things that I think that are not just right, you know. But anyway, you really need to get used to this car again, which is exactly what I'm trying to do at the minute. And I prefer a longer first gear, especially for turn 1. Might be bad for a race start, but I think generally driving wise might be good around here. Producing a lot of power. Well, the problem about blind entries is that I think muscle entry does not really work, or muscle memory, because it's, I mean, your muscles do not remember the point of time really where they kick in. To me it's more like they remember the amount of force they produce. But yeah, really this some sort of track car combination is not that good. Well, basically it's the track that's really wrong to me. I mean, it looks bright, no doubt about that. But to me the track is just wrong. The understeer of that car is just massive. So I'm kind of wondering how you guys be around here so quick. I'm probably looking for this traction control level to be used. I'm already missing half of a second. I'm just missing the pollard in the inside of turn 7 and 8. That shows you where the apexes are. And that's me crashing the car. Is damage on for that race tonight, by the way? Just curious to know. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, same here. I mean, I at least managed a 43.3 at some point. But I feel like being nowhere near that at the minute. Hey Aero, thank you for joining me here on the server and on the stream. I'm still trying to get along with this current setting. The overall car balance seems somewhat fine, apart from that understeer going on. Bad of an exit there. Same is for turn 4. I'm just not getting that right. It's so annoying. And I'm missing the apex of that turn 6 like mad. It's gonna be a pure lottery whether you get the lap together on that turn 6, 7 and 8. Which is really annoying to me, because I like it more or less being down to my driving skill whether to make a corner and not by pure luck whether you throw the car in at the right point without any visual reference. So again, not a great lap, hence why I'm taking a big turnaround for the final corner again. Let's see if we finally can make a good run this time. Looks like with traction control level 2 is just about right. I have no clue how I have done turn 4 on that one lap, really, no clue. As I'm at least hitting turn 6, but the damage is already done on other parts of the track. I'm really going to upgrade the front wing now. So aero. That's that. Going to try lower diff again. There you go. Thank you very much, Alessandro. Gonna look forward to racing you and the other guys tonight in that race. never hit the brakes like that in this corner. Note for myself. Simracing Malta also here on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. As I'm trying to turn around the speed of the car into lap time now. So finally a decent exit out of 2. Probably was carrying too much speed in there all the time. Also a better run through 4. Missing the apex of 6. Cutting the apex of 7 and 8, there you go. It's just, you throw in that car and it's just pointless to do anything, really. Or to try setting a visual reference, because I mean I'm looking at the left-hand boards in order to find the braking point. Well, that turning point is so different, it's completely blind. And I think that's the reason why many people are struggling around here, including me. Anyway, it's the same for everyone, but it's still a mess. Can I please nail turn 6 now? No, I can't. Just too stupid. At least I got a decent 7 and 8. Good run through 9 and 10. Bit wide on 11, 12 and 13 now coming up. Yeah, I saw this coming. Great stuff, just thrown away a decent lap. Really annoying stuff though. Anyway, we make it round final corner to at least set in a 144.8. So if this drama takes on tonight for so long in qualifying, gonna start dead last probably. Going too wide now on the exit, so it's experimental time. If you hit that turn 6 right, you gain so much time, it's ridiculous. And on the other hand, if you don't make it right, you lose so much time, which is ridiculous as well. you can see how much time I lost in the last lap around, since now I think with a lower rear wing I completely turned around on the aero side of life. Hey Etchme, thank you for joining me in here on this server, on this live channel, as I'm again working around the car for tonight's race. And I have to be honest, I'm gonna look pretty bad in that race tonight. If stuff keeps on working for me like it currently does. I'm really trying a lot of things here. But I can't make 2 consecutive laps of the same quality after another currently, which is really annoying. Missed the turning point for 7 and 8, hence why we are 3/10 down already again. Almost losing the car here. So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna approach turn 13 with 6.5 tenths down. And if I make it good through it, I'm gonna be green on the back straight, as you can see. So I'm missing like 8, 9, 10, something like that, throughout an entire lap. And this is annoying me heavily. I think this lap time was just a little faster. As this time turn 1 and 2 has been really good. So let's see. Of course we fail for turn 4. And go wide in turn 5. It's ridiculous. Like this is a bit of lottery going on every here and then. As we finally spin the car around. Traction control looks alright. What else could I do? Apart from taking down the fuel. Here, let's see if I can work around something with the gearing. Yep, that looks fine. I really need some first gear that's long enough to stay in first in turn 1 and 2. Corners here is so annoying. I mean, usually I do like Kuala Lumpur, the track in general. but this version of the track really annoys me. I'm trying to shift down too early so the car notices me, but with some beeps. That's exactly the reason why I don't like too short first gear, because you're completely losing the momentum when needing to shift up and shift down immediately again. Please turn 4. Of course I am missing turn 6, I'm losing all the time. Finally getting somewhere. I'm still missing like half a second here. But as you can see, the timer at least points towards the 44.0. So that's what I am going to take. There's a new reference lap. We're sticking in first, a better exit out of 2. A little bit better exit out of 4, still losing time. More or less hit turn 6. Good 7 and 8. Now we can finally make it to the 43s. As we finally make it round clearly that turn 13, that is. So now I do need this decent hairpin. There you go. And now we're close towards the 42s, running a 43.0 and practice is over. So that puts us in P7 overall here on that grid. So what I'm doing now is making use of the current change of conditions and put in low fuel, trying to finally go into the 42s. Yes, Lorenzo, you can enter the server, although you're not registered, since currently there is no password on it, so you can clearly join and get in a qualifying lap and race with me. that was the cooldown time. And now we're into qualifying. And I reduced the fuel to 10 liters, and it's not gonna put me a lot quicker than before. Like maybe 2 or 3 tenths or something. But I hope with some more decent laps I get more or less used to it. Hey Brendan. Thanks for joining me here on the stream. Saw you were running a pretty decent lap times here. The low 42s. I'm curious to know how you guys always nail the turn 6 and 7, all those blind spots. I mean, what I could do obviously is go even higher in the cockpit settings, but that would look really weird to me. But obviously I could try. So onboard settings. There you go. Oops. Could even move back with the seat position, and now I'm completely like off reality. SimRacing Malta, I think Lorenzo's just asking for entering the server and driving. The race itself is booked, yeah, that's true. So, hello Quertreiber, many greetings back towards Baden-Württemberg here in Germany. That's where I live, and probably where Quertreiber is living as well. I'm starting to miss the other apexes a bit because of a different camera angle. But that's okay for now. Let's see whether we have better chances to hit apexes around here. Not really. Same here. I could go even more extremely, or like that maybe, even more backwards with the seat position. Don't want to have that glitch though. No. That's around the position I can get back and up then. But yeah, it would look completely weird to race in that view, wouldn't it be? All I can set now is some little more pitch. So, downwards pitch. There you go. Despite this not looking too great as a spectator point of view, almost probably will keep this camera position. Since it fairly helps a lot with seam apexes. And that's a discussion I had already yesterday about realism given by the sim, realism taken away by the sim by such options. I think to some extent sim racers are trying to make use of all of them possibilities being given by the sim. Those I'm currently doing, going wide and getting a more or less crap lap to an end. So I'm going back to the pit and immediately go out again, as we have 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. Getting some stuff off my screen again. So I think the current setup is definitely worth 42 in those configurations. I'm not gonna ditch into the 41s, that's for sure. And yeah, going on about this realism thing, yes, it's not realistical to move the seat position to somewhat comparable to a T-cam. However, the sims give you some kind of possibilities in personalization, and it's not real to look back like that as well. But yet the simulations give the opportunity and grant the option. So as long as you're able to make use of that, the point is you can sit in front of the wheel and just see the wheel and the hands and everything and say, well, we need to run in that area, or we need to run in that camera position because it's mandatory. But you know, if the sim gives the option to put yourself in a better position legally, why won't you use it? Hope you guys see my point. Exactly, Queer is just hitting the nail on its head. So make use of that, what the game gives you, and make out of the best of it. So that's all what I'm trying to do here. I missed that. But I was better through 6. This 1 through 7. A bit wide on 8. Whether I can go up a bit still, make more negative pitch like that, so I see at least what's going on around. The good thing on the virtual mirror has been showing me exactly what I need to see. So that will look even more weird to you guys, but I already told you not looking too much into it. mean, I have to say, obviously you lose some kind of precision and precise driving by running into that view, so that's the disadvantage of it. But I do think that the advantage of seeing curbs, corners and apexes around this area is a lot bigger. That's exactly what I mean. You're sitting in a different perspective, you get different views. Right, so back to the pits and out again. We hardly got some time left, but we give it a try to at least pull in another timed lap of great performance, hopefully. Different here. We want to have that more in my sight. I need to move the performance. Keep it in the middle. Have that here and see whether it's distracting or not. It's not giving me the information really I want. Let's see if I put it there. It's useless to me. So I quickly take it away again. Finish with shuffling stuff around on my screen. Alessandro, I just entered this setting here called onboard settings, and I moved them around to my liking. So that's how I made some sort of T-cam. That was a bad turn 1, hence why turn 2 wasn't that good as well. That's a missed opportunity here. Should not touch the curb. They're on the inside, so I'm missing half a second here already. Able to put that down towards 0 by the end of the straight, maybe. So missing 6, 7 tenths from the rest of the lap, that would put me in a 42.7, maybe 42.9 or something. Right, having a race on full 15 laps, that's what is going to be the case tonight. So just for confidence, we're gonna run it. As long as the guys would let us run it, obviously. Because I'm clearly looking to see some practice going on and see how the tires develop over the stint. So I hope guys will let me race together with Alessandro, who has come into the server, I think. So there you go. Wanna have live chat being gone. We have 3 people here. They're sitting with me on the grid. I have to say, it's good sounds here from that Formula Renault. And let's see if we can make it a good start. Start was good. Now let's see how we can put in some decent laps. Remember, tires are very cold. And now this is the point where you really gain a lot of experience and a lot of time. It's the time where you simply drive around and do laps. So as we can see, it's the guy in 3rd place on softs. Whether Alessandro and me are on the super softs, and I'm gonna be interested whether they keep up for the entire race distance, as after this race I definitely gonna take a break. As I do have one final mission to do. I want to see about dirty air. So I let this guy pass. And I do not really like the net code of Assetto Corsa too much. Because you can see the car jumping around ahead quite badly. So there's some dirty air going on still. That was some great awareness by the guy behind, I think. Oops. Just leave each other enough space. And there we go. So now I'm definitely trying to do a lot more consistency. That's all I wanted to see, whether the gearing is enough for our race tonight. It's really difficult to get rid of him. He's definitely doing a good job, and it's clean driving from him as well, which I really appreciate, since there's nothing worse than unclean driving. Just like that. So that's totally my fault there. He's alright going on, so am I at the minute. So now it's gonna be interesting whether I can catch up with him. As he's waiting on me. There is no need to do that though. I want to give him some more space again. Queer Tribe, I have to say, it's exactly the opposite. Like, I'm a massive fan of open wheelers, but I'm not too much of a fan of that Formula Renault here. I have to admit that also. As you can see, the car is coming back and forth. So really some broken netcode thing is going on here in online mode, which is weird. Take different lines in order to dodge the dirty air. Haven't really got the chance to do so. So, turn 1. On the next lap I want to take him, then hopefully move away. Hero, if you tell me how to look up his ping, I'm gonna check it for you. But that was making racing considerably difficult. So yeah, the smoothing going on here on his side is making me taking the wrong lines or wrong position, since I'm not feeling comfortable. Right top corner 60. So my ping is 57. Can't see his though. That's bad, really, if it's the case. Oops. Too much to the inside. And suddenly he's picked up the pace quite nicely. So, gonna be a bit of work for me. It's interesting, despite that mistake, he's going away from me further and further still. So it's either my setting being extremely bad now. I mean, sliding like this doesn't help as well. His ping looks alright though, like his general ping, having 48. And I do have a fear of, I haven't looked it up, but it's Ben's Bunky. So, as I was looking through the 3-letter code, I was wondering if I do know that name. But Ben's Bunky is currently, I think, 4th in that hot lap time list sheet. So he's definitely one of the quickest guys in that car, hence why he's taking away 10th by 10th from me. So that's good stuff to see. Actually means, despite the fact I'm a lot slower than him, not too far away from the fastest guys though. I don't know whether it's the tires that are starting to go off on my end here, or just me being stupid at the minute. And that's why you always run a full race test session, because you really have to see how tires and fuel, how everything works out. Tire temperatures are in good condition, generally. Could be a little bit more warm in the front right, but generally it looks good. So I'm now at least trying to ditch into the 43s lap time wise. Also trying to copy different driving lines. The gap has increased to around 3 seconds. Last time we made it over start and finish straight. I'm trying to work on that around in order to decrease it a little bit. I can see him struggling and locking up quite massively at the second. As I'm missing that apex as well. But I think we stabilized the gap on some 3 seconds. At least visually it looks like that. So what's gonna be the gap? We're gonna see it soon. 2.3 seconds, so we gained some 6/10. Too bad, as the front tires are now showing red. Which I think should tell me that they are going to burst. Not burst, but going off. Feel some understeer kicking in. As I have no clue also whether you can do anything. Oh, yeah, not spinning would help it a lot, I think. Nah. Now it's the left-hand side of the tires being too hot, which could cause me to spin, but definitely causes a dramatic loss of grip. So that's the temperature model here of Assetto Corsa being broken to my liking. So 2.3 second the gap was. We lost 7.8 on our personal best in that lap. 4.5 is the new gap, so we gained another 6/10 apart from our mistake, which at least shows me that we are somewhere competable. Good on that lap so far. Let's see if we can make a final sprint. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hunt down Ben Spanky, as we can see the skid marks of our spin of the last lap. And currently we're setting some purple sectors, as you can see in the top. And setting purple sectors is always good. And the new gap is 3.8. though we gained another 7/10, and I do think that Benz is somewhat sandbagging a bit, I think. Nevertheless, we got, I think, some 4 laps to go. We're trying to bust his balls again. You never know. Maybe we can put him into an enforced error as well. On the entry. And I lost another time here. But I think the gap will remain the same. And with me missing the apex here and going on that curve, I think it decreased now. Since I think Benz is always ready to pick up the pace to his liking. So from 3.8 we're going back to 4.6. Oh yeah, I would have needed another purple lap time of me. However, I would be particularly interested in the tyre wear of Benz's car because he's locking up quite massively for quite some long time. Still missing the apexes of 6. I gained a lot more confidence into 7 though with a new camera setting. That's what it is all about. Good run through turn 9. Decent through 12. 13. That is not so bad, I think. Could make it a new personal best lap time, but I think the gap has increased. Despite me doing a 44.0 again. Yep, gap is 4.6 seconds, 4.7. You can see it in the display in the bottom right as well. Turn 8 was really bad. Yeah, so finally I'm getting along with the car, along with the track. It's gonna be another 40 44.0. Okay, due to the outbraking, obviously not. But I managed to decrease the gap by another 1.1 seconds, which is great. So consistency definitely is key to go here. Set another good lap time in sector 1. From personal point of view, obviously. A bit too far away from the apex. Better run through turns 7 and 8 though than last time around. I missed the apex of 9. And if you lose the momentum up the hill through turn 10, you understeer into the gravel. So, coming in behind the leader of 4.5 seconds probably. Ain't not that bad for a test race, and Benz is definitely someone who's able to win it. So we came home in second in 4.2 seconds, which is great. So that actually was not just some fun, but also some good knowledge on tonight's race. They're gonna run out on fuel quite soon, I think. Apart from the last lap, I think it was a pretty decent run in the end. Yeah, I do have the same feeling as well, so I probably need to have a look at differential settings again to not make the car understeer when going on throttle. I mean, this corner 6, 7 and 8 is very tricky in that car anyway. It's exactly what Martin Stefanko said also. That's what I am experiencing. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But for having like 30 cars on the lap, on that track, on that car, I'm considerably happy. Considerably there you go, that's the engine gone. I'm in clutch, man. I won't let me into neutral, I think. So anyway, that's it testing for now. As parking my car. As my teammate Martin Stefanko gives some interesting hints here currently on the chat, which I will definitely have a try in the practice session for tonight still. I'm considerably happy on that. Looking into the chat. No fuel left on Benz's side, so that's the same for me. Put the chat box Where should I put the chat box? Probably here. Won't let me. Let's put it there then. So anyway, guys, that's it for now. I was considerably happy in the end with the setup changes I did, so I'm gonna change it as a race set. Probably have to tune it a little bit towards the end of the lap, or towards the end of the evening. So yeah, let's see. I will return to base and go out of the game and see where we have come lap time wise, since I do think 42.7 or something would be possible. That would be P6, P7, somewhere around that. We raced against number 4 guy, Ben Spanky, so he's definitely in position to challenge the top leaders, as he lacks some practice, you can say. Same with me. So I'm gonna quickly refresh the page. So that's we in P7 already, 37 laps done. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me in here. We will see furthermore bit of racing today. I'm not quite sure whether I'm gonna do a Porsche in the next hour, a Porsche on iRacing, or whether I'm gonna do it later. Probably if I want to do it, have to do it the next hour. So let's see whether I'm gonna be live in a good hour again. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching here on the channel. I appreciate you guys being around, and I hope I see you guys back here in at least a good 3.5 hours from now, when the Simracing Malta casual race is kicking live, and really looking forward to have some fun tonight here in Assetto Corsa in that Formula Renault 3.5. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you later.